Hi and welcome to this 50 minutes follow along live fat burning HIIT workout. I do daily live workouts like this on my Facebook group. It's completely free. We have a whole schedule of different things with yoga, boxing, meditation. We've got Zumba as well, so check it out. The link is in the description box below. I also send out free training plans if you are into that. So we will be doing 50 minutes of HIIT today. I will be giving different exercises with different modifications to each exercise. So whether you're a beginner or even an advanced individual and want to push yourself a little bit, there is an option for everyone. The most important thing is that you choose your pace. You go with your level, your exercise, because we don't want to get you injured. That would be the worst thing to do, because as soon as you get injured, you can't exercise anymore, right? So if you haven't yet, subscribe and like this video for more, because I will be updating and uploading a video daily. All right, you're in? Let's roll.
Hi, my name is Christiana Mikic. I'm a certified personal trainer and I have helped hundreds of people get rid of their pain, fix their problems and adapt to a sustainable fitness routine. I find problems, fix them, build muscle and create a fat burning machine.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is a fat burning HIIT workout. We have 15 minutes of 4 exercises. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna work on those 4 exercises for 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. And we're gonna repeat them 3 times. Okay, so that means we're gonna work on this exercise 40 seconds, 20 seconds rest, 40 seconds, 20 seconds rest, and so on and so on. That's 1 round, again and again. Okay, that's 12 minutes. The warm-up is gonna be a little bit of mobility just to get your joints and muscles warm, so that we prevent injuries. Yeah, that's 50 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go through the exercises. I will be explaining them in detail, what you can do with the modifications for beginners and also advanced version. Okay, so everyone can do it. Note on the side, if you need to take a break because it's pretty exhausting, please go ahead, take a break. Okay, I will be doing this workout in my own pace. So I might be faster, I might be even slower than you, because we all have our weeks. Sometimes we're stronger, sometimes we're faster, sometimes our cardio is not really great. Happens to all of us. So take a break. There will be jumping movements, so if you can jump, don't jump, okay? Because we don't want to risk your knee, your hips, ankles to start hurting and flaring up, okay? That's the worst that can happen. Let me go through the exercises. So if you are just starting with the workouts, if you're new to fitness, or you started this week or last week, you want to take it easier, grab a chair. Okay, you're gonna need a chair or a couch. The first exercise is gonna be snap burpees. So, or even if you're pregnant, we've got some pregnant ladies in the group as well. Hands down on the chair, you either walk back or jump back. So from here, you jump back, you jump in, you jump up. Okay, that's the easiest variation. Harder variation is on the floor, hands down, you jump back, you jump in, you jump up. So a lot of people try doing this, where they jump to the front. They basically do this one. Bring your hands down to the floor in front of your feet, okay? Harder variation, hands down, jump back, down, hands up, back up again, up. Okay? For those of you who are really awesome, you're gonna add a push-up down there. Push up and then jump back up again. I will be using shoes, so if you wanna use shoes, you can use shoes, because for me personally, I like it better. I get kind of like a bouncy effect and it protects my ankle. So you've got that. The second exercise are spiders. For the spiders, you're gonna come down into a plank position, and from here, take your foot to the front where your hand is. Back to the front. So that's actually the harder variation already. Easy variation is with your forearms on the couch or on that chair. You do those ones. Okay? Easy variation, harder variation down to the floor. This one. The even harder variation of this exercise are the jumps, if you're up for them. Okay? Choose your level. Number 3 are side jumps. You're gonna take, you don't necessarily need anything, but you can have an obstacle here, like a water bottle or so, where you really jump over. Okay, so you need to lift your feet off the floor. If you have neighbors downstairs, you need to make sure not to stamp it. Okay, we're light on our feet with no sound. All right, hip shake. Last one is the hip shake. I know I wrote something else down in the training plan. For those of you who know what it is, go ahead, but it's a little trickier exercise. So in the training plan, we've got, what is it called? Break dancers. We've got break dancers. For the break dancers here, in tabletop position, you're gonna lift the knees off the floor and you're gonna drop the hips down and kick the foot out, this one, while the hands are still down to the floor. Then you rotate, bring the hips down and kick the other foot to the other side. So for those of you who already did this exercise before, they know how to do it. It's a little bit tricky if you've never seen it before. That's why the other variation that you can choose is hip shakes on the forearms. Make it easy on the chair, right? On the forearms here. From here, we're gonna drop the hips from side to side. That's the exercise, okay? With this exercise, we're strengthening our core, our obliques, and it's gonna have a really great burn. To make it easier on the chair, elbows, okay? All right? That's it. Super simple. And then at the end, I might have a little surprise for you. So stick to the video. Okay, let's warm up first. That is too loud. Oh, screenshot. All right, let's warm up. We're circling our arms, just getting a really nice little bit of movement in our joints, lubricating them. Good. Backwards. I hope you're spending a wonderful week. Super productive, everyone. Not only sitting on your butt, because I think that's the biggest problem these days. Me as well. I'm sitting most of the time. I don't get to walk anymore. I maybe have like a step count of 100 steps per day or so, because I don't get to get out of the apartment. Hips, big circles. So if at the end of the quarantine, I will make a before and after at the end of the quarantine. I'm wondering if how much weight I'm actually gaining during this whole process. Big circles. Good. Leg. Draw big circles in the air. A little bit faster. Just warming up. Good. Ankles. Ankle rolls. Try to find your balance. Let me know in the comments later what fitness level you are, so I know approximately what we're working with and I can adapt it to you better. Because I know some of my clients they're a little bit more advanced, but we also have a lot of beginners. Hands to the floor, walk your knees back, and from here you're gonna lift up to the knuckles, okay? We're warming up our forearms. All you're gonna do, if you wanna make it harder, you walk the knees a little bit back, and you're gonna lift up to the knuckles here. I hope you can see that. Yeah, that's the whole movement. You should start feeling it here in the forearms. So last week, a girl wrote me, and she said if we can do some wrist warm-ups. So that's the wrist warm-up. Okay, to strengthen your wrists so it doesn't hurt when we're in plank position or when we're doing push-ups. Keep going, it should start burning. Okay, if you want to make it harder, you're going to push the hips forward and shift your weight more onto your hands actually. Good. I hope it burns. You're gonna just do some wrist rolls first. Okay, just warming them up. Come up, standing position. We're gonna start jogging lightly, just to warm up the muscles. Shake out your arms. Let's try to bring your heart rate up. Kick the legs back. We're gonna start with the snap burpees when the timer rings. All right. Feet, legs to the front, high knees. Try to stay light on your feet. And we're gonna start with the burpees. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hands down to the floor, jump back, jump in, jump up. So that's the middle variation. If you wanna make it, sorry, that's the easier variation actually. If you wanna make it harder, you're gonna drop your body down to the floor, back in, back up. So you've got 3, 4 different variations for each exercise. So also today, for those of you who have weaker wrists, I try to structure it in a way so that we're not on our hands from one exercise to the other. Good. Spiders, which is going to be down to the floor. Remember, the easy variation is on the chair, where you do this one. Okay? Harder variation on the floor. Ready? Let's go. Foot to all the way to the front. If you want to make it harder, start jumping it. Do you see how my foot goes all the way to the front here? That's on purpose. Keep breathing, 20 more seconds. All the way, try to engage your core a little bit. You've got 10 more seconds. So I had a bunch of unhealthy food yesterday. Every time I overeat and I have a bunch of unhealthy food, and the next day my energy level is completely drops. So I'm very tired actually. I didn't sleep well either. Ready? Side jumps. From side to side. If you want to have an obstacle, you can always have an obstacle, or just jump higher. And try not to disturb your neighbors too much downstairs. Should be fine. Keep going. Super easy. It's just the first round. If you need to take a break, remember, take a break. 2 and 1. Good. For those of you who need it harder, please make it harder. Okay? Don't tell me this workout was too easy for you because of the exercises, because you can always make the exercises harder. Alright? Last one, hip shake. Plank position. Onto the forearms. And from side to side. Or you also have the choice of doing the other one that I showed before, the break dancer. If you feel like that one is harder and gets your heart rate more up. Otherwise, just do the hip shakes with me. Side to side. Pull your belly button in. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. Side to side. Feel it in your core, not in your back. Awesome. Good. That was the first round. Whew. Back to the snap burpees. Or the burpees. Remember, if it's too hard, you can always do them here, especially if you're pregnant or right after delivery. Ready? Let's go. Hands down. Burpee. If you can't jump, you can also walk it. Okay, so basically here, up, that's the easy variation. Otherwise, try to jump it or give me a push-up. Okay, that was... That's totally okay too. If you're a little bit lazier like me today, don't push it too hard. 5 more seconds. So as you notice, we never give up before the timer rings. You don't give up before the timer rings, even if you hear it beeping, okay? We've got spiders. Ready? 2, 1. Plank position, ready? Let's go. All the way to the front. Keep going. Foot goes to the front, where your hands are. Engage your core. If you need to take it slower, but keep going. The goal is to just survive this workout. 5 more seconds. Good. Nice. Back to the side jumps. Okay. For those of you who want to make it a little bit harder, go ahead, grab a bottle or so. Maybe don't step on the bottle. Let's go. And side to side. Oops. Feet up. Oof. Maybe you should look at the ball actually. Keep going. Be light on your feet. No sound. You can also just take the ball and jump behind it, because it's a good reference to where you're supposed to jump it. Last one. Hip shakes. Ready? Plank position. And let's go. Drop the hips. All the way down. Keep going, hips down, feel it in your core, in your obliques, or do the other variation that I showed before. So you could do this one as well. Whatever works best for you. Because the secret lies not so much in the exercises you do, but the secret doesn't lie so much in the exercise combinations you do, but which exercise works best for you and you feel the most effect from it. Okay, ready? Round 3. Snap burpees. Go down. Jump up. Jump up. Let's go. Last round. All the way down, press up, back up, or easy variation, just snapping. Don't forget to bring the arms up above your head to finish this movement. 10 more seconds, you've got this. Awesome. Spiders. Breathe. 10 more seconds. Second exercise. Ready? Hands down and to the front. All the way to the front. Now I remember what I wanted to say in the beginning of the video. Gosh. I will tell you at the end of the video. Bring your foot all the way to the front. Take your time. Or if you can't jump it, 8 more seconds. Alright, back up. Side jumps. You ready? Let's go. If you take a little bit slower, oops, that's okay too. You probably see me ending up stepping on the water bubble, like falling down or so. So this is gonna help with your coordination, being able to estimate distance as well. There you go. Awesome. Last one. Ready? Down to the plank. Last exercise. Let's go. Side to side. Breathe all the way down, hips down. Engage your core by pulling your belly button towards your spine. Engage your core, 20 more seconds. You got this. 10 more seconds. So I was talking about a surprise at the beginning of the video. For those of you who know me, the surprise is a fourth round. 4 rounds. Last round, guys. Last one. You're not gonna leave me. We're gonna do one more round. Okay, 3 rounds is way too easy for us. We already did 3 HIIT workouts in a row last week and this week. 4th round, easy. Last one, let's go. Come on, you're in with me. Burpees. Surprise! So instead of 50 minutes, we're doing 90 minutes. So the calories from yesterday and the whole last week were worth it. Come on, let's go. You got this. If I can do it, you can do it too. Just try to survive this last round. And stay with me, you're not done yet. Let's go, you're in. 3 more exercises, we're done, I swear, I promise. Ready? Spiders, hands down. Foot to the front. You got this, guys. Just go on your own pace. Keep going. Last round. We're just surviving. 15 more seconds. Keep going. 3 more seconds. Awesome. 2 more. 80 seconds. 80 seconds is just above a minute, okay? 80 more seconds, you can do it. 2 exercises. Side jumps. Ready? Let's go. So up. More seconds. Imagine all the calories you're burning right now. Super exhausting. And it's just counting up. Imagine that scale. We're nearly there. Come on, push through it. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Last exercise. So get your mats ready. Last 40 seconds. We're done. Down to the mat, let's go. Plank. And down. Let's build those abs and core. Hips down, engage your core. Feel it where you're supposed to feel it. In the sides of your stomach, basically, your obliques. Maybe in your shoulders as well. You've got the last 50 more seconds to go. Keep going, come on. You can do it. 7, 6, 5, 4, down 3, 2, 1. You're done. Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And you, high five everyone, high five, high five, high five, Bluetooth high five. Now you can go drink some water. We're gonna stretch. Alright, when you're ready, we're gonna sit down to the mat. We're gonna sit down to the mat. Actually better, we're gonna lie down onto the mat. And from here, you're gonna take one knee in, you hug that leg to your chest, you straighten out this leg, okay? Flex the toes. So, I guess if you've been sitting the past few weeks for quite a while, you will notice if you completely straighten the leg, your foot will hover off the floor, okay? As soon as you bend it, your foot will come down. But if you extend it, your leg is off the floor. That means that your hip flexors are quite tight. Okay, the hip flexors are up here. The hip flexors connect basically your torso to your leg. So if we sit a lot, that muscle here gets tightened up. So relax down. Hold that stretch for a little bit longer. And then with time, you'll see how that leg slowly goes down and your foot actually reaches the floor. So this is one of my favorite stretches for this muscle group here. So take the leg, twist it over to the other side. The other hand goes down to the floor, shoulder down to the floor, and you're gonna open up your chest, okay? So knee is down to the floor here, and on the other side, the shoulder goes down to the floor as well. And then if you can, you're gonna look the opposite way, if that's okay for your neck. Otherwise, just look straight up. Deep breath. So this is one of my favorite stretches for the lower back. Whenever you get back pain, lower back pain, then do this one. Twist back up, ankle over the knee, hug the leg in, and get a good stretch in. So basically here, ankle over knee, and then get a stretch in the hip. Deep breath, belly breath. Let me know if you did any of the weighted exercises, if you used any kettlebells or dumbbells, if you have any, or if you just used a water bottle as I did. At the side, hug the leg in, the other leg goes straight out, flex the toes, straighten the leg, and see how tight your hip flexors are. I hope you still go for walks these days. Just like a little walk. What I noticed drastically reducing is my step amount, the amount of steps I take in a day. So I used to, before the lockdown and everything, I used to walk quite a lot. So I would get at least 10,000 steps or so in a day. I would walk to the gym 40 minutes, come back, home 40 minutes. I would walk quite a bit, and I don't do that anymore. Yeah, and I just noticed how tight I am all the time. and how you just get really lazy and sluggish kinda. It's really unmotivating to do anything. So I'm pretty happy that you're doing this little workout with me at least every morning. So we get a little bit of a workout in. Don't forget to bring the shoulder down to the floor here. Twisting. Try to relieve the lower back. Come back up. Ankle over knee. And hug the leg in. Let me know if you had any problems with the exercises, if there was any exercise that hurt lower back or the knee. So what a lot of times happens as well to my clients is that they get knee pain from the squats or the lunges as well. So let me know if you have problems there, maybe it can help out. Okay, come back up. We're gonna do a really nice chest opener. Elbows on top of a couch or the chair. Walk your knees back and you're gonna drop your head underneath and get a good stretch in the triceps and your shoulders. So if you feel this kind of like pinching in your shoulders, that's a good sign that you're very, very tight. So you wanna do the stretch more often. This is one of my favorite stretches for rounded shoulders. So if you've got rounded shoulders, you notice that you get a lot of knots in your neck, around your neck, in the upper back as well. And you usually need to go and have massages or so. So a really good prevention is stretching. Try to relax down, deep breaths. Come slowly back up. Awesome. Okay. If you're in a standing position, you're gonna cross your legs. You're gonna push your hips to the side. Okay, so really push the hips there, and you're gonna do a side stretch as much as you can. Try to find your balance, or you go to a wall. Makes it a little bit easier to cross your legs. I'm gonna cross my legs like that. And get a really good stretch and extension in the sides here. Okay, lower back, obliques, up into the arms as well. And the other side, last one. Stretch here. Cross your legs, reach. Ready, push the hips to the sides. Alright, come back up. We're done for today. Awesome job. Clap. High five. Good. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you tomorrow for the HIIT workout. Have a great day. Bye.